The category is becoming slightly more easier to categorize now. So we're seeing products that are category defining showing up year on year and helping to shape that category better. What we are seeing definitely is that we've got more growth happening in new to world, in the new to world area. So spirits, liqueurs, aperitifs that are being introduced that reflect a lot more innovation and creativity. So taking what you might think of aperitif into a slightly different direction. Having said that, we are also seeing some really great quality in the alternatives. So where we've got aperitifs, they are incredibly close to the experience of your sort of classic aperitif. It is becoming much harder, I think, to kind of discern the difference between something that is with alcohol or without. So the technology is catching up. I think the producers are holding themselves to a much higher standard, which ultimately means that we as judges have a slightly easier job, because that is one thing that we're noticing, is that the quality is increasing. But we're getting a lot more entries, so the volume is also increasing. So the quantity is there, but also we're now starting to see some of the quality come through as well, which is great. Based on the last couple of days, wine is now really seriously catching up. We would have historically had 20, 30 wines, but today and yesterday I think we've probably judged upward of 100. So wine is absolutely something to watch. I think we are also seeing more great mixers to go with no and low. So the attention from the mixer producer has been on how can we create something that actually works with and complements no and low spirits or no and low aperitifs. So that's really exciting. And then I think just we're seeing new flavors, lots more sort of like imagination and sort of creativity that suggests to me that we're moving perhaps a little bit away from this is a gin alternative or this is a vodka alternative or a brandy alternative. We're starting to see producers actually be very, very imaginative, I suppose in a way to kind of capture the consumer's attention, who are already interested in no and low but perhaps want to experience something very, very different, which is great. We are constantly surprised and delighted by how much innovation we see every year, and that's either from the categories that we were perhaps slower to respond, like wine, for instance. So there's, as I mentioned, there's loads coming from that category, and then the categories that have been here since the beginning. So the alternatives are also there's more choice there, more creativity, and I think more quality as well. It has to be exceptional. We have really very high standards. The judges are incredible experts in their fields. They want to really help the consumer make a choice that's based on having a great first, second, third experience of no, low or lighter. So I think we see our responsibility as helping to push the category forwards and also upwards. So we have incredibly high standards. So we want you to succeed, but that's because we want the consumer to really appreciate and love this category as much as we do. So I think what it takes to win a medal is a real attention to detail, quality ingredients, our ability to be able to get a sense of the craft and the care and the consistency and the quality of that producer. And I think then we will happily award a medal, but we don't just give them away.